What's good, everyone? Welcome to my channel. And if you aren't aware, it's 2025, and a lot of people, they're doing their old business of going to Planet Fitness, working out, and doing their gym shit. Other people, they're gonna be locked in and they'll, you know, do whatever they have to do. Maybe they're gonna actually start, that one hobby. Maybe they'll actually start, trying to sleep better, not stay up till 4 a.m. like I just did after, the ball drop. Even though I didn't even go to the ball drop, I just watched it on TV. But I still stayed up till 4 for some reason. I don't even know. But, I'm here to tell you that just because it's December, just because it's January 1st, 2025, doesn't mean that you're a completely different person from when you were a little old December 31st, 2024 person. The 1 day difference, just because it's a new year, doesn't mean you're going to be a completely different person. And I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't think like that, because you're just setting yourself up. If you think that just because it's a new year, 2025, new year, new me, all that bullshit, right? And you think you're gonna be a different person, right? You're gonna be a different person from the person you were just a day ago, and you're gonna stay that different person for the whole 365 days. Then, if that's true, and you actually stick to that, more power to you. You got that. But for the 99.9999999% of you guys, that's not gonna happen. You're still the same person you were a day ago. You can't change yourself overnight. And maybe you could change the mentality you have for yourself, but that has to translate to the actions. Let's say, for example, I'll take myself for an example. I set myself a goal for 2025 to, be healthier, right? Lose weight, get stronger. The old usual business that everyone seems to have, right? Everyone has that goal, right? Now, if I told myself, I am gonna completely change my life overnight from December 31st, 2024 to January 1st, 2025, and I'm gonna cut out junk food completely. I'm gonna work out every single day, blah blah blah, all that bullshit, right? That motivation that comes from December 1st, fuck, bro, this shit's confused. The motivation I get from New Year's, January 1st, it's not gonna last me 365 days, right? The idea that I have for myself is to be way more realistic, right? Because you're just setting yourself up, right? I'm still the same person who didn't fucking go to the gym for a few weeks, near the end of the year, right? And just because it's a new year doesn't mean that I'm gonna start going to the gym 7 days a week, right? Because that, first of all, isn't really sustainable, and second of all, I haven't even built up the habit, right? You need to think about it in terms of time, right? Time wise, a day has passed. None of the fucking progress that you want in your life is gonna happen in 1 day, right? The only thing that can change, I guess, is your mentality, right? That, I'm gonna do this. I have this goals. I'm gonna do it in January 1st to January 15th, and then after that, fuck everything else, right? Fuck all the other days, because that's realistically what happens, right? So you need to cut that bullshit out of assuming that just because it's a new year, it's January 1st, 2025, that you're gonna be a different person, right? And you're gonna do all of the shit that you didn't do when you should have been doing it in December, near the end. Because everyone leaves the stuff that they want to start working on until January 1st. When in reality, the fact that you didn't start doing it before January 1st means you don't really give a fuck about it. and you're just waiting for that motivation from New Year's, right? That's what I've been doing, right? With my YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, bro, I'm gonna fucking upload every single day for 2025, right? Just because it's a new year. But I could have been uploading the days right before it. I could have uploaded December 31st, right? Because I made a video a few days ago, right? A few days before the end of the year, right? But there were still some days there, and I could have uploaded those days as well, but I didn't, because I had the same fucking idea that a lot of people have, and it's really a mistake that you're gonna leave everything up to New Year's, right? Realistically, if you care so much about it, you need to start now, right? But you also need to detach it from the idea that just because it's a new year, I have to fucking lock in and do all that shit, right? It doesn't matter if it's December, January, August. It doesn't fucking matter, right? It's not. It's not like just because the fucking end of the year, the number has gone up one. That doesn't mean you're gonna fucking like, I don't know, go crazy overnight. You're gonna do 100,000 push-ups and bullshit like that. But I'm just like, ranting at this point, because like honestly, there's nothing inherently wrong with having some New Year's motivation, right? But the point of this video is not to like discredit those who, not discredit, but like not to undermine motivation, because motivation is obviously a great thing and you obviously need motivation. But what I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't rely on motivation all the time, and that shouldn't be your only source of why you're actually doing actions, why you're actually doing shit, right? Just because it's January 1st, 2025 doesn't mean now you're gonna do fucking everything. Because you're also setting yourself up for failure down the long run, right? It's gonna come in cycles where you're gonna go up, you're gonna go down. Probably mid-December, not mid this fuck, bro. Probably mid-February you're gonna like have a downturn, right? It's like it's just based on the person. But most people end up fucking failing their resolutions, their goals, their whatever. And I think a lot of it has to do just with the idea that you're not making it sustainable. There's going to be days where I will not want to upload anything to this channel, right? Obviously, I set myself the goal to upload every single day, right? So I'll try to do some shit, right? But realistically, most of the time, I'm not going to be able to do something, right? And if I stick to the idea of the people who are January 1st dick riders that are like, I'm going to fucking grind every single day for 2025, right? Then I'll burn out, right? And that motivation won't really translate to anything because it's not really based on motivation as it should be based on discipline, right? I should be disciplined enough to upload every single day, regardless of what I actually upload. And, I'll try to let you know that I already have a video on this that I uploaded a few days ago talking about the bare minimum and how it's a great way to, help you succeed in 2025. Because in that video, I talk about, how a lot of people do more than they actually should in places like, going to the gym, right? A lot of people do way more than they're physically, mentally, emotionally capable of because they have that motivation from New Year's where they're like, oh, I'm going to do fucking everything, right? I'm going to do everything. And then they burn themselves out and then they do nothing, right? And just setting yourself the bare minimum of like what you're going to do every single day is better for you in the long run to actually do your goals. Because just because you are, going up and down, once you get your first down, you're actually gonna end up going up, because that down part is when you're gonna be doing the bare minimum because you're not motivated or disciplined to do the shit, right? I mean, I'm gonna say you're not motivated, but the disciplined part is actually doing the bare minimum every single day. So I'll link that video in there somewhere and probably in the comments or the description down below. It's a very good video. You should definitely watch it. And I do think that, obviously I've been ranting for almost 10 minutes, but I genuinely do think that you need to set yourself realistic idea of, just because it's 2025, January 1st, doesn't mean that you're a completely different person. that person that you want to be is gonna come with a lot of actions, a lot of trials and tribulations, ups and downs, right? You're not gonna always be up, right? Because realistically, life isn't always up. But you're gonna have to, realistically think about, what am I actually gonna start doing today? What am I gonna start doing on January 1st, 2025 that I could have done December 31st, 2024, but I didn't because I am a fucking loser and I think that New Year's is the time to start everything, right? And how can I build on that throughout 2025 so that I can actually make progress instead of, cutting my success to the first 2 weeks of the month. Thank you for watching, and I'll just come up with more ideas of videos, let you guys know. Just hear me rant, all of that bullshit. Like and subscribe, whatever you want to do. Comment. We're locked in, we're locked in.